telling you about the spiritual roots of yoga and physical roots, as well as its popularity as a physical practice. Now, when y'all think of yoga, how many of you guys think of bending yourself into a pretzel? That's what you guys think of, right? And that's what most people think of. They think of yoga as just exercise, and it's actually not just exercise. Yoga has a long spiritual and physical history. It goes back at least 5,000 years. And according to the American Yoga Association, it may actually predate written history. And this is according to carvings on caves that they found in the Indus Valley that actually depict people in poses of yoga. Now, in my research, I found that yoga is actually more complex than most teachers may make it seem. Yoga actually dates back thousands of years. It only became popular in the United States in the 20th century. The first writings were done by Patanjali. He was a scholar, and he created the 8 yoga basics, which you can actually see on my poster up here. They're also called the Yoga Sutras. And Dhyana, which is respect. Niyama, which is observance. Pranayama, which is breathing. You guys see that if you ever go to a yoga class. You see them breathing deeply and letting it out. Pratyahara, which is preparation for meditation, basically clearing your head, letting all of your stress go. There's asana, which is physical exercise, the portion that most people know about. There's dharana, which is concentration. There's dhyana, the actual meditation, sitting in silence. And then there's samadhi, which is absorption of the practice and basically getting in touch with your inner self. Now, yoga history in the US is, like I said, much shorter than it was in the Middle East. It only became, well, it actually only came to the United States in the late 1800s as a physical practice, and its popularity spiked in the 60s. There's some of you who may remember the 60s and 70s. Everybody was experimenting. Everybody was looking for that kind of inner peace, and they were branching out into things that were Eastern and things that were more spiritual, looking for something outside of what they already knew. And yoga has actually grown so much that in a 2012 Yoga in America study in the publication Yoga Journal, over 20.4 million people in the United States currently practice yoga, and that was in 2012. Now, yoga is more about spirituality and finding the inner light. It's something that most practitioners don't talk about. It's something that they don't focus on. But most people think of yoga as a religion, which it's actually not. According to The Secret Power of Yoga by Nishala and Joy Nabi, it's comprised of karma, jnana, and bhakti. Those are the spiritual components. Now, karma, everybody's heard of, is basically dedicated service, and what goes around comes around. Basically making a positive impact so that you get positive energy back. Now, dhyana is wisdom, especially internal wisdom, and bhakti is about love and devotion and showing love to everybody out, in the world, not just people that you know. And spiritual, it's about yourself and connecting to nature and people. The physical aspect of yoga is actually the practice that most people are familiar with today. As I mentioned previously, it dates back to the 1800s. It has grown exponentially, and there are now hundreds of different yoga practices. According to the website Mind Body Green, there are at least 10 different popular practices, and these include prenatal yoga for women who are pregnant, Ashtanga yoga, which is mostly for athletes and people who are looking for a higher intensity kind of yoga, and also Bikram yoga or hot yoga, which is practiced in 105-degree studios. Yeah, I wouldn't want to be in that studio at all. The most popular of these is Vinyasa yoga, or flow yoga. This is the kind that you'll run into at many gyms, Gold's Gym, or any other gyms that you might go to. And these no two classes are alike. The physical and psychological benefits, there's many of them. The biggest one is to jumpstart weight loss, especially if the person that's trying to lose the weight isn't already physically active. It eases your body into exercise. It promotes toning, length, flexibility, and strength. And it's actually also promoted by doctors as a fix for patients that have back pain, arthritis, and depression. Yoga actually forces the practitioner to stay calm, to stay focused, to relax, and to manage stress. and this helps them manage stress in a constructive way. There's so many psychological benefits that therapists, psychiatrists, and medical doctors use this for depression treatment and stress treatment. So, yoga is actually not just a popular exercise craze. It has deep roots, and it has lots of benefits. It has an expansive history. I've explained that to you, as well as the spiritual roots and the psychological benefits. And yoga is truly a practice that is beneficial for everyone, as long as senseis are willing to pass along the sutras. The popularity of yoga will always be around.